Hello.
I was going to say, I don't know why, but I like it when you hit the button.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Okay. Hi, welcome to Material Girl Podcast.
Hit that lamp. Hiya.
I know, I feel like it's the squinty lamp adds to
It's just the vibes.
that is, because it's broke and I'm always trying to straighten it up before and I'm just like,
What's
let
the
it be.
point? Just let it be.
Let it be. Oh my God, that pure reminded me of something that happened last night.
What?
Let it be. I wish I had recorded this. So, you already know this, but see, all morning I've been saying to Amanda, like, don't talk to me, we'll talk about it on the podcast.
I didn't even want to talk to her, so.
I know, but it's pure annoying.
I know.
Because you're like,
Trying to message you about something that's like, oh, I'll save it for the podcast.
just tell me in the moment.
Unnatural
Aye.
second
So
conversation.
now we can't have a friendship.
I know.
It's just a working relationship.
Strictly business.
Pure save it for the podcast. Don't want to fucking hear for you. Like, it's pure stressful because I pure want to tell you. So last night I did a work in progress. Yes, at Blackfriars, and you already know there was a bit of a ruckus to start with. Did I tell you anything about it?
No, you told me somebody had to leave.
Right, okay.
That was all.
So, Kate Hammer.
Kate told me that anyway.
All right, so just to, it was a bit of a weird one, wasn't it? Because you and Kate Hammer were doing an afternoon gig. You were both doing support for this American comedian. And then Kate Hammer was coming over to my gig at Blackfriars to do support for me at my work in progress. And then she was going back over to the stand to do
see
the
me.
night show. And the two of them were doing their support again, right? So Kate had done her gig with Amanda. And then she came over to me. And my work in progress audience were lovely, right? Apart from there was 5 drunk guys. One of whom was like out his fucking dial, right? He was just pure gone. And so when Kate went out to do the support, the staff had already said, like, this guy's really drunk and all that. And I was like, right, just see how we get on. And if he's pure pissed, we'll just chuck him out.
Aye.
So she went on and she actually pure did a good job of just like placating him. Just like,
Aye.
he was shouting out and stuff like that. So I was like, And his pal up the back, who wasn't as drunk but was still drunk, Kate had a bit where she asked them to sing a song as part of her act, and he started singing Let It Go, the Frozen song,
Right.
but in the tune
Beatles, Let It Be.
of Let It Be.
Go, let it go.
And Kate was just like, imagine being so drunk that you just forget music.
That is so funny.
It was just so funny. And then Kate went back to do her other gig with you, and I went to do my work in progress. And when I go on the stage,
I'm freezing. I'm
your-
going to put my jacket on
put
for
your
a wee
jacket
minute,
on.
sorry.
you're pure like, we've got different, I like it cold, you don't. Do
No, I like it.
you want me to put the heating on?
No. No, it's fine. I think I'm just...
It is quite cold, but I quite like it cold.
I don't mind it chilly, but I'm maybe a bit more cosier
Aye.
than that. This is quite
You
flimsy.
have got a wee,
Oh, it's the jacket's still in the back of the chair, so I felt like I was pure... Right, sorry.
that's fine.
Right, so you go. I was just like, I can't think anything else other than how freezing I am.
Aye, so when I got on stage, this is so also I must mention the way that these guys were sitting was so weird. 3 of them were sitting up the back. They were all separate.
Right.
The drunk man was right down the front in the
That's
front
so
row.
weird because that's what it was like at the afternoon.
It's freaky, right? The drunk guy was at the front. Behind him was another pal who was also drunk but no as drunk. So I'm coming on the stage, and the guy in the front row has turned round like this with his back to me, right? Say that seagull is his pal. And he's pure... The show's started, I'm on stage, and he's arguing with his pal. And then I was just like, just get out. I was like, you're not staying here. I was like, you need to leave.
You need to go.
Aye, and he was pure like,
Mom, come on.
I was like that to the rest of the audience. Am I being a pure dick? And a pure aye. And then he's pure, nobody's telling me what to do and all that. I'm telling you what to do. You need to go. Like, just go. And I was pure, I'll just stand here for as long as it takes, because I just thought and it was so awkward.
Aye, but
It wasn't funny at all. It was just really, really awkward. So I was just like, I'd rather just trade 5 minutes of awkwardness for like a whole
A
show with
decent
this
show,
cunt.
aye.
So once he left, his pals stayed. And
Were they
he
embarrassed
left.
for him?
aye, but I know they were just all pissed.
Aye.
They
They're
were
like,
just,
fuck him, we'll go upstairs.
he was
and have a
maybe too
pint
ahead
and
of
we'll
them.
get him later, aye.
and then they left. His pals stayed, and when I started doing the show, I could see that they were enjoying it. But then they went that pure like groggy drunk way, and one of them left, and then they all left,
Aye,
which was fine because the other one up the back, it's the one that had sang "Let It Be." Let it go, let it be slash let it go.
Let it bow.
He started like piping up again. I actually asked the three of them for a square go. I was pure, I'll actually boot you right out of here. I was pure, square go.
I'm going to start doing that.
Aye. But like, I could tell they weren't like violent or anything.
Aye, they
Do you know
weren't
what I
the
mean?
bad guys. They just had a bit too.
Aye, I wasn't scared.
Aye.
They were just annoying.
They were just a pain in the arse.
Like, really, really annoying.
Aye, there was a woman at the afternoon show yesterday, and I ended up feeling so bad for her. Like, she was just really like, woo, yeah, you know, that way. But she had drank like a full bottle of wine herself by the time like Stephen got on the
Was
stage.
she there herself?
No, she was sitting at the front herself beside
Aye.
this couple, and she was like, "No, I'm with people, but they're sitting up the back." So I thought it was so weird. Anyway, she ended up leaving
Aye.
really close to the end, pretty much at the end. But she just kept saying stuff, and he had to keep addressing it. So
It's like, shut
one of the
fuck up.
staff members went there like so discreetly, and like just got them beside him, was like, "Hey, shut the fuck up." And she was like, "Oh," like literally,
Aye.
like it
But
was
you're
a shame. But then
Drunk?
she went up the back, and she was standing up the back, and I was just kind of like glancing there because I was like, she looks upset. And then a few minutes later, she was proper like sobbing, greeting, and I was like, "What are you greeting for?"
What was she grieving for?
I don't know. I think she was just embarrassed. Like, I think she was embarrassed. It
She was pissed.
I know, it was a wee shame for her, but I felt bad for her. Like, she was there, like, she didn't mean,
Aye.
do you know what I mean? Like, she meant well, like, but she was just a
But
pain
at the
in
same
arse.
time, it's like,
Aye,
you
like,
need to
just-
leave. You need to go.
You got to go.
You were ruining it for every. I've been that person,
Aye, and
but
then
not at a comedy gig.
he ended up saying that. He was like, "Right, look, can you just let everybody else enjoy the show and all? Like, it's not about you."
Aye.
And
Aye.
everybody was like, "Well," even though he was like, "Yeah," but he was like, "But get up for."
Aye.
I'll not say her name. And the others were, yeah, like they weren't like against her, the audience, like they were just
Aye.
like willing her to shut the fuck up, but she just wouldn't, and
No, we were all against
it
this
ended
guy.
in literal tears. And I was just like, me and Kate were starting. She was like, "I'm going in the back," and I was like, "Same." Like I was just like, I can't stand because I was like, I felt like the pure need to go out and be like, "You okay?"
Aye,
But
aye.
then
But then you're just
she
going
might
to
have just
exacerbate it.
and then she might have been clung to me,
Aye.
and I wanted to leave very soon after that because I had to go
It's just
get Ethan.
It's just when they're that level of drunk, there's nothing you can
talking to
do.
them,
You
no.
can't talk to them. They forget 2 seconds later.
Aye.
So there's nothing you can do. So I had to just wait until this guy left in silence.
Just like that.
Aye. I was just pure, you're leaving. You're leaving.
You are
So,
away. You are away.
Aye. I wish I had recorded it actually. And then these 2 women came in later on, pure late to the show. They got the times mixed up, and they were pure
Aw.
lovely. And they sat down the front, and I was like, "You should have been here earlier on." I was pure, "Did you see like a pure drunk guy up the bar?" They're pure, "Aye, we did actually." I was pure, is he crying? And they were pure, "No." But it looks as if he might cry later on.
Oh, it's a shame.
And honestly, see the audience that were left, they were just amazing.
The
They were
best.
so nice.
Oh, that's so good.
Like, just pure good. Like,
You were pure
ideal.
stressing about it, weren't you?
Aye, because I hadn't wrote a show till the day before. And by the way, see, when I say that, I'm not even
I know
exaggerating.
she's no. She texts me going, "Amanda, I'm feeling a wee bit hungover and I've not wrote a show. Why have I done this?" And I was like, "It's fine. Just write a show the now. You've got tours."
Honestly.
She did it.
I'll tell you what I done, right? So I thought I'm gigging in Newcastle. I was gigging at the Newcastle stand, and they put you up in a hotel, and I'm like, right, that's good. I'll have a hotel room. I'm myself. You've got the lobby. You've got all this time. I'll be able to write it. And then on the first night, I fucked it because I sat in the hotel lobby after the gig myself and ordered like 3 wines.
Oh, that sounds nice, but
I know, but because I think I wrote like half a joke, and then I was like, I deserve a treat.
Like, deserve a treat right now.
So I was like, I'm getting a wine. By the way, it was quite expensive, I know. And so I got a wine.
Pardon me.
And then I was like, I'll get another wine and just keep working. But then by that time, I'm just pure.
Aye.
And then I was like, I'll get a wine and take it up to the room.
Aye. Relax.
And then I was just pure.
Yeah, good night's sleep.
Aye. And then the next day,
which is impossible after 3 glasses of wine.
I felt pure hungover the next day.
Did you not have any water before your bed?
I did, but just sometimes I get random hangovers.
Aye.
And sometimes I don't.
It's weird, isn't it? I was thinking about how I've been to 2 weddings this year, and the first one I drank all day, all night, got up the next day, felt great, went to a hen do that night, flew to Rome the morning after that. I drank again. The next one, went to the wedding, felt like I didn't drink as much.
Aye.
Spewing all day the next day.
Aye.
Literally couldn't move. What was it like after? We went to Mark's Black's 30th birthday party.
Aye.
And we didn't really have that much to drink.
No, we
and
never.
when I went home, I had literally a glass of wine, a glass of red wine.
Aye.
And I was bedridden the whole next day. Susan came up to get her stuff because she'd come up to mine before it. And I was literally just like, what was I like?
It was a wee shame.
I was some Nick.
Because I felt kind of rough, but you were done for.
I was absolutely, the whole day was a write-off. A complete write-off. I was supposed to gig that night. I'd pulled out of it like a couple of weeks before just because I'd cancelled all my gigs because of what had happened. And I'm like, I'm so glad that I can't, because it was a freedom from torture fundraiser gig.
Oh my God.
And I'd have literally been just the most tortured. I'd have been the most tortured person in the room.
That would have probably got a laugh though.
Aye, maybe. It was so bad. It was terrible.
Oh, nothing worse. And then, so the next night.
And did the show start at 8?
No, it never started at 8.
What?
I know. It was weird because the stand Newcastle, please go in and get your shit together. Because nobody knows if the Saturday night show starts at 8 or 8:30. The email said 8.
Aye.
I went down there and it wasn't until 8:30.
Well, I thought it was 8:30 and I should have went 1:15 and it had started and I was pure, excuse me?
I'm all mixed up. Right, so that was a Friday night. I ended up getting drunk. Saturday I had a hangover.
And then,
so the next day what I done was, because I was fresh, because I never had a drink, I was like, right, let's just fucking batter into this. I need to, because I'm doing a show the night.
Aye.
Like, I've no getting a choice.
I have no choice. I'm doing it. It's happening.
So I'm just sitting in my hotel room and I start to like get into it, and I'm like, right, okay, this is good. So I was like, fuck it. Do you know what? I'm going to actually just get a late checkout. So I paid like 20 quid to just stay in the room. Because I thought, see if I could do it in the lobby.
Once you're up and down again, it takes the slightest circumstance to just knock me off.
Somebody was looking over me. Because that was a good idea. To just stay in the room. It was worth the 20 quid. And then when I got on the train, it was a Lumo. Because I was thinking, I'll be able to work on the train. It was a Lumo train. Have you ever been on a Lumo train?
No, what's that?
It's like this train. Train company, is that what you say? Train company?
I think both's fine.
Right. That does cheaper tickets, but it's always fucking rammed because it's cheap. So you can't even, I would never sit with my laptop and have somebody like looking at what I'm writing. I'm too self-conscious for that. Would you do that?
Aye.
Would you do that?
I just turn the brightness right down.
Oh no.
And be like that.
But you look insane.
Look at them every 2 minutes.
You're writing stuff about my ovaries and all that.
Me looking at your ovaries.
Aye.
Oh.
So I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, right? So I was like, I'm not going to be able to get anything more done on here. And so I was looking for my seat, and this old woman was sitting in it with her husband. Well, but I'm presuming it was her husband. And I was like, fuck's sake. I was like, I don't want to chuck this old woman out my
No,
seat.
get her out. Get up.
No, but I was
Excuse me,
just,
this is my seat and you fucking know it's no yours, so beat it.
I was like, no, do you know what I'm going to do? There was 2 jump seats, as they call them, in the wee bit of the train that's the in-between bit. What would you call that?
Aye.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The wee folded down seats,
Aye.
and where you would get on and off the train. And I was like, I just says to the train woman, why have I got any language for
You've
what
no
people
train, aye. The ticket inspector, the...
No, she was like the air hostess for the train.
Oh, like the trolley. Like
Trolley
the train woman.
person.
Train woman was good, I think.
She wasn't the ticket inspector, because I'll tell you what the ticket inspector done to me. No, it was on ScotRail actually, because it was a 2-part journey. Right, so I sat in the wee jump seat and it was ideal. I'm going to do that for you. I says to the woman, I was like, listen, somebody's took my seat and I don't want to pure drag them out my seat. Can I just sit here? Because I wasn't sure if it was allowed or not.
Listen, I don't have a backbone.
And then I sat out there. I had the whole space to myself.
Aye, because nobody wants to sit there, so
Aye.
you're like...
And I had a plug for my laptop. And I was just pure getting hundreds of shit done. And I was like,
Getting shit done.
somebody's looking over me.
Do you take your laptop to your show?
Well, I've never done that before, but on this occasion I did.
You did.
Right, so what I did was I usually take a notepad on stage, and it's really annoying because if I'm doing work in progresses, this is I'll take a notepad on and then I can never understand my writing and it's
Yeah.
all messy and all that.
Higgledy-piggledy.
So higgledy, right? So what I did this time was I got a stool, but it wasn't high enough, so I got all these boxes and I put my laptop on top of it so that my laptop was like literally
Eye level.
not eye level, but maybe
Like-
chin level.
Chin level. What a diva.
And I just got all my wee bits and bobs on the screen ready. And basically it
Wee
was
bits
just
and
right
bobs.
in front of me.
I was just reading it like a teleprompter.
It was like a teleprompter, but somebody told me, who is that? Who was I talking to? Oh, it was that Martin Moore. He's a comedian. He was headlining at the Newcastle
That
stand.
Martin Moore. He's a big Irish guy with a big beard.
Aye, he was telling me that he saw Billy Connolly doing a work in progress, and Billy Connolly had projected his notes onto the back of the room.
Oh,
I'm like, that's a fucking brilliant idea. Because
no.
the audience are all facing you, but apart from that one guy last
God,
night.
aye,
But he can read.
They've been like that. Let it
Shouting
be. Go.
If that was if somebody was doing that, but I'd be having me sneaky peeks.
I know, I'd literally be pure.
And like,
I couldn't help myself. I'd literally be like,
I know. Also, there's bits that you write, and then you're like, I'm not saying that.
aye. When it comes to it, you're like, I can't.
Aye.
Anyway,
Just pure. Right, okay, moving on.
I thought I'd wrote, well, I'll tell you what it is after. I don't want to tell you the name because I don't want to give away jokes for my new show. But I was fucking howling. Like, it's so stupid. It's not even that funny. But to me, I was crying laughing. And I was saying it to Stephen and he was literally just like on his work computer. Like, didn't even like blink. And I was pure, is that no funny? No. And he was pure,
Amanda, there was a bit in my show.
no, really?
There was a bit in my show like that
That's
last
pure,
night.
it's amazing.
There was a bit in my show like that last night that I was finding so funny. I was howling, and there was maybe like one other person who found it funny, and then the rest of the audience will just be like, no, this
I
bit.
think this will be the same. But I'm like, I'm going to say it and I'm going to say it.
Are you saying it now?
No.
No.
Because I don't want to get away to anybody who's going to come to the show. But
Right.
once I've said it, I'll say, that was the bit for anybody.
You're pretty organised. You're working on your show, and it's not till March.
Aye, but you need to think about this.
You really do, actually.
You need to think about it this way. I'm not going to have an hour by March. I'm aiming for
Yeah.
I'm aiming for 45
Yeah.
minutes.
You're going to have an hour.
I'm aiming for 45 minutes. That's 12 minutes a month I need to write
Okay.
the next 3 months, and then I get a month to kind of piece it all together in a decent order. And I've not actually even got like 5 minutes of it ready yet. I've got like the themes and the topics and the things.
Aye.
Although the end is going to take up a chunk of time.
The end is amazing.
I got permission for the venue to do that.
Van Winkle.
Aye, and I got
How do they know that you're allowed to do that? We can't tell you, but
well,
it's so
I just
good.
asked Ross and he said he'll sort it. He says, aye, it's fine.
But you've got like liability insurance, haven't you?
Yeah, well,
She's
equity
gonna,
cover. I'm going to email them and all. It's kind of.
She's going to drive a motorbike into the crowd like Evil Knievel.
I guess it's a kind of not a stunt, but it's a very physical. I mean, I'm not doing it. I'm going to do it to somebody.
She's picking
And
somebody
I've
at the
got
audience.
I've got a volunteer.
Right. So when we were workshopping, we were like, Amanda's got to do something to somebody in the audience, or
And it's going to
there's
hurt.
got to be somebody there that you can date to. Who are you doing it to? Stephen?
No, Chris Thorburn.
Oh no, don't
I
date
know,
Chris.
I know. Don't. I've said that to him. I don't. You know the kind of guy.
You can't do that to him.
You know the guy I want to date to, but
Do you know what you should do? This is like no sense. We shouldn't even be talking
I
about
know,
this now.
sorry.
But you could date to Chris, and you could just like pull somebody at the audience as well for a wee laugh.
I could get two,
Aye.
make them go head to head. This doesn't make sense to use, but you need to come to the show to see it.
Yes.
There's 25 tickets left for my second show.
Nice one. You've been so last night. I had that work in progress, but I hadn't promoted it at all, right?
You
And
still sold quite a lot of tickets.
well, I sold 40 tickets, which was good because that's like a nice for your first ever work in progress. That's a nice amount.
Aye.
But I thought the show started at 7.
I know, because I told Kate that and she was like, it was 7:30.
I know, because I was like, it was 7 o'clock, and I'm like, why isn't nobody here? Why isn't nobody here? I was pure.
Nobody's coming.
Like, there was a couple of people had kind of filtered in, but
Aye.
I was like, there's 40 tickets sold. Why?
Why is there 6
Aye.
people here?
And then it transpired that
By the way, that guy's show yesterday sold 200 tickets. Only 100 people showed up. The afternoon show.
that's fucking mental.
The tickets were $22.50.
But our cunts all about.
Maybe I don't know. That's insane.
It is insane.
50%. The audience just
That is
didn't come.
insane.
That's all. It's normally it's like 10%. Do you know what I mean? If you get no 50%.
That's crazy.
Where is everybody?
I
Where were
don't
they?
know.
What were you saying?
If you were supposed to go, what's the guy's name again?
Stephen Ho.
If you were supposed to go to Stephen Ho's show,
You
where
missed
were
it.
you?
You missed it. You fucking silly willies.
Where were you?
What was I going to say?
No, wait a minute, because what was I going to say?
We're
Aye.
talking about.
So I didn't promote my show,
Aye.
but 40 people turned up, and I told them, I was like, listen, I didn't promote this, so you're like the real ones.
So the core
Aye.
fans.
Like, thanks for coming along.
These are legends.
Aye. So
Um,
they were so nice, and I'm glad I didn't promote it.
aye.
So I will be from now on. I'm going to start promoting shit.
Aye, I've been pure promoting mine. I don't even have
That's
it. I've
good.
not even wrote it yet.
But you've got plenty of time.
I'm trying to write it. Aye, regret it.
You should do a wee scary one like me.
No, I can't do that. No, I would crumble and cancel it and greet and all that.
No, you wouldn't.
I would.
You wouldn't.
No, I would. I just
I had
couldn't.
to.
I'd just get up and be like, I don't have anything, guys.
I had to shock myself into it.
Let's talk about. No, I'm trying to.
But we're in different positions because you did a show last year.
Aye.
I didn't do a show last year, so I really was in a rut. And I had to just frighten myself out of it.
Mm.
And it worked. I was scared.
See, I'm regretting this whole show idea and everything. Don't
No,
know
I
why.
love it.
I know. I just want to
You
say
don't even know what it is
the
yet.
show's no for everybody. It's no for misogynists. It's no for men.
Not for men, you should call that Yorkie bar.
Not
Not for men.
No, that's not for men. It's not for men. It's for men, but only men who.
Evolved men.
Aye. It's no
Which
for
there are.
all men. It's not for misogynists.
It's not for the 4
Yeah.
cunts that were at my show last night.
No, it's not for them.
We're not for you.
Nah, that's all right.
And do you know what annoys me, right, about they 4 guys? I could see when the drunk and by the way, see when Kate was on, they loved Kate, so they did. They were still lucid enough.
Aye, to
To-
understand.
Aye. and they loved Kate. Even the pure drunk one, she managed to
I just get him.
get him hanged. But I know that they're going to, the Mora, they were pricks, and I know what's going to happen today. Oh, we went to see Susan Riddell and she was shite.
It was shite. We
I'm
left.
only funny.
We just left.
I know that that's going
walked
to
out.
be there, and that really annoys me because I'm like, that actually isn't what happened.
I was actually brilliant. Yous were shite. I was good and yous were shite. Next time somebody tells me I'm shite, I'm going to say, well, you were worse. You were shiter. Call yourself an audience member.
Exactly.
Fucking idiot.
Fucking.
Anyway.
My first joke worked. My Hello Fresh joke, right? But that was right after I chucked that guy out. So I was like to the audience, like, because during a work in progress, you can just talk to the audience like normally. So I was like, you was just laughing at that because it was so tense.
I feel like, oh my God. A joke, a wee laugh.
And they were like, no, it's funny. And I was like, I don't know about this. I'll need to test it out somewhere else.
I don't know about it. Start again. Forget that happened. Why am I so cold?
Because it is cold in here. I can go and put the heating on.
No, it's honestly fine. I'm no cold now, but I'm just like, I thought I'd have this on for 5 minutes and then be like, I'm sweating, but I'm still like, no, I very much still need this. I went to a spin class this morning.
Oh, yes.
with
Maybe
Amelia.
that's why you're cold. Because you're
Maybe.
tired.
I've done a pure workout and then we went a big walk in the park and got a coffee.
She went with Amelia Bella,
Well, it
who's
was funny
actually a pop
because
star.
Amelia messaged me yesterday to say she'd join Bella Houston Gym, which is obviously the gym that I go to, and I was like, oh, cool. And she was like, I've booked a spin class for tomorrow, and I was pure, I've booked that. Like, I was going to that anyway, so we went together, and it was her first one in like years, like she said, like 12 years or something.
Oh, because her gym that she goes to is closed down, doesn't
Aye,
it?
it sounds pure sus.
Aye.
Like, it just disappeared. They're away off social media and all that. And she said they would used to do things like, oh, I will get a, what was it that she'd asked for? Lockers or something like, aye, we're going to get lockers, aye, we're going to get a treadmill, we're going to get a Stairmaster or whatever. She was like, honestly, it was like Fire Festival. but in a gym. And I was like, that's terrible.
What happened?
I don't know, she's trying to suss out what's happened, but I
They've
think,
no stole money off her, have they?
don't think so, no. But
Oh,
maybe
right.
they've stole money off other people.
Aye, probably.
So they just disappeared and thin air, vanished off the face of the earth.
That's funny.
So she's at Bella's gym now. It was so good though, like the actual class.
It's good having a buddy with you in it.
It was my favourite wee guy. Me and my pal Sean, I went on Saturday morning and all.
Why are you rocking back and forth?
Don't know.
I do that quite a lot. I know.
Don't know, just pure stimming.
It's not, I know, pure
Um,
soothing.
and what was I saying? The instructor was half on that man. She had like one of the wee pop star mics, and she was pure, like pure harmonising with the songs and all that, while pedaling faster than everybody else. I was like, all right, we get it. You're fit as fuck.
Was there anybody in the class? Because there's people in the class that are whippers and stuff, like whipping.
She got one whoop at one point. She was like, yeah, I got one.
That must be like a good gig to her.
Aye.
If I got to me
The
whip.
rest is up here. Pure looking at her like she's a fucking arsehole.
I know, like, I get irrationally angry at the instructor in any class, as if they've made me go to the class.
What? There's a guy who does spin, and by the way, he could honestly be Mark Nelson's brother.
Really?
He looks like him and he sounds like him.
Maybe that's him.
But he gets off his bike. He doesn't do the exercises. He gets off his bike and he walks around everybody in pure, like, says, right, I want to see, like, these numbers. Well, pure comes right up to you and talks to you. And, like,
No.
pure
No.
shames you.
No, absolutely not.
I know.
No, I couldn't handle that. I'd walk out.
I know. And he leaves the big light on.
No, I would walk out. No.
Leaves the big light on. He doesn't put the big light off to make it the cool lighting. And obviously it's so you can see where he's walking, but it's like, stay on your bike.
Fucking
Get
dick.
on your bike, you fucking dick.
No,
Anyway.
actually, there was one at Toll Cross like that. This is years ago because I've not been to spin for years. And he was this wee fat guy. He was like about 4 feet, like a wee beach ball, right? Couldn't do it. Couldn't fucking reach the pedals. And he used to walk around and shout at people.
You're like, I don't think so.
I know. Excuse me.
No, I don't think so.
I'm not body shaming him. That is just what his appearance was like. And I'm not saying that heavier people can't be fitter, because I'm so unfit, and like there's people that are heavier than me, and I'm like, you're so fit. Like I don't think there's any correlation.
I know a direct
with that.
correlation all the time. It's just
he
wasn't fit.
he was just fucking shouting at people.
So I hate when this guy does that. I'm pure. I've only had him once actually, but I was like, I never want to see you again.
Do you know, I fucking hate male, not all of them, because there is a couple of nice ones that like Tokros and that, but I had an altercation with a male.
Wasn't that long ago?
That was at Emirates actually. This instructor turned up with rigger boots on, right?
Steel toe caps. I just finished a plastering shift.
Came in late, right? We're all sitting there thinking he's not going to turn up. Comes in fucking late, right? With a bad attitude, like pure blaming like somebody else for him being late. With rigger boots on, and then proceeds to put on like no music. It was more like, this is hard to explain, but there was it was an instructional video. Mm-hmm. So while he's shouting instructions at you, there's instructions on the tape as well. It's like a training thing. And then I'm shite, right? I'm shite at it's body pump. I'm rubbish, but I just go at my own pace, and I'll stop if I'm sore, right? And at the end of the first track, he was like, "Are you all right? You look as if you were struggling a wee bit there." And I was pure, no, I'm just going at my own pace. And I pure rolled my eyes at him. And he's pure, you need to roll your eyes. Like, this is the instructor saying it to me. So, I lasted like a couple more minutes, and then I went, do you know what, fuck this. And I just pure packed up all my stuff and stormed out.
Did you complain about him?
No, I didn't complain about him that time at Emirates, but then he was at Toll Cross, and he was really cheeky to one of the lassies in the class. But I was like, for fuck's sake, right? And so I was doing the class, and he still had a bad attitude. And then a lassie checked her phone during the class, and he went, don't check your phone. This is the time they like started getting her into trouble for checking her phone.
It could have been... She could have a babysitter or something.
Exactly. And I was like, and I walked out again. I walked out again.
Like, you're a fucking dick.
Because I was pure, you've got no right to tell her she can't look at her phone.
What is this?
I know. I was like, she could have a weigh-in. It could be an emergency. Like, and even if it isn't,
could have been waiting on like a call and thought, I need to go to the gym though as well. So.
No, but Jack, this is, it's not the fucking army. It's not the Marines. It's a fucking body pump class at Toll Cross.
You wouldn't have said that to a guy.
Exactly. That was exactly the vibe. But I never have said it to a guy. So anyway, I walked out his class for a second time.
We should all jump him.
And I put in a complaint about him.
Did you?
Aye, because I was pure. He's getting... And the lassie was embarrassed.
You would be before.
And I was like, I put in a complaint. I went, listen, this guy, I've been in that class before. He's got a pure horrible attitude. He came in the fucking class late with rigger boots on the first time, and now he's getting people into trouble for fucking checking their messages during the class. And they were like, right, okay, we'll put your complaint in. And I was like, they're not going to do anything.
Literally, no,
And then I got a phone call, and this woman was pure on my side. Well, she was making out she was on my side. She was like, no, we'll be seeing about that. And she went, actually, she's like, somebody else has put in a complaint about him as well. So that made me feel better and all, because I don't like complaining.
No, but sometimes if somebody's been a cunt, you need to just be like, no, I don't like
I know, because I don't want to be a pure Karen, but no, fuck this guy.
No, if it's a guy, I'll complain.
Aye. If it's a white man, we'll complain.
It's a white man, you're getting told on.
You
are so getting told on. I'm sorry. You're going to treat me and other women like that.
But do you know that way I started questioning myself? Well, until this woman phoned me.
You were like,
maybe I was PMT or something. Maybe I'm being like over the top.
He's obviously just a cunt.
I know. And then when she said to me, no, there's been another complaint about him, I was like, right, okay, that's...
You were like, right, okay, there's two crazy bitches there.
There's two Karens at the gym. That's fine.
I'm not the only crazy bitch. That's right.
And all the women instructors, never soundest
Yeah.
people out there.
There's a woman spin instructor who's Australian, and I never understand a word she's saying. She's not got a wee mic, so she just pure shout stuff, and I'm always like just pure.
The sound's always pure bad anyway.
It's
You can
terrible.
never.
I literally don't know what they're saying. I'm just guessing. I'm just looking about guessing.
See, because I went back to a body pump class. Like, that's the first body pump class I've done last week.
Well, you were supposed to come with me. You ditched me. I've booked one for Thursday night at 5:15. If you
Right,
want to go.
Oh, can I? No, I've got a gig.
At 5:15. Wise up.
No, wait. I think it's in Edinburgh. Let me see. Sorry, this is pure rude. Oh, best of the fringe, so I can't. Because I need to be in Edinburgh by 7.
It's a shame for you.
I know. As
I'm going to Edinburgh tonight, actually. I'm judging the roast battle.
oh, aye. Oh, see, before we move on, can I just say, have you ever seen Bad Boys?
With Will Smith and...
No. Is it called Bad Boys? Big Boys?
Big Boys, no.
It's like a sitcom.
No.
Well, it's alright then. Never
Okay.
mind. Because this instructor the other day had the exact same vibe, the lassie in Big Boys. If anybody's ever seen it. It's the same lassie that's in Stathlet's Flats.
Right. Aye. I've seen Stafford
She's
Flats.
brilliant. I don't know her
Aye.
name. But it was like the instructor, she just kept on laughing at herself and and I was pure, I'm going to fucking murder you.
Why are you so happy?
I know.
It
It was so funny.
I am right into my exercise now.
I know I'm gonna.
I hate to admit it. I know I've said this last
No.
week. I literally said it last week, but
I love it.
they were right about exercise.
I know. It really does sort you out.
I'm actually so committed that we stayed at a hotel on Saturday night. We stayed at like one of the Hiltons.
Oh, I forgot.
Just for a wee, just like me and Stephen, just went for a wee overnight. We're just like, we'll go, we'll have a nice dinner, we'll have a wee glass of wine, we'll stay in the hotel. I had a spa and stuff, but I was like, I couldn't actually be asked. I thought I want to, next time I'll sort a spa. Stephen, when he go to the spa as well.
Has
so
Stephen ever been for a spa?
no. And he's just like, no, it's not my thing. And I'm like,
Is it just because he doesn't want a stranger rubbing him?
I think maybe in case he gets a boner. Come on. But
Listen, that's perfectly. That's a
a
perfectly.
normal fear, I think.
Aye.
Because I would get a boner if I I probably would get a boner.
Well, I used to be a beauty therapist, and I would massage. And I always remember our teacher saying to us, like our lecturer, when we were learning how to massage, you really need to be very careful with the inner thigh of a man.
Right.
Don't go there. Just kind
Aye.
of skip round it,
Aye.
because they will get a
You
boner.
will get a total boner.
Aye.
But I'm like, you should go for like a sports massage in your back or something. You've got a pure sore back. I'm like,
Mhm.
you're lying on your front even if
Has
you
he
get a
ever
boner.
had a massage in his life?
No, I know. I'm always like, you're actually insane. You need to experience it.
No,
I'm gonna
Amanda.
I don't want
He's going to have he's going to feel like he's on mushrooms.
I know. I'm going to need to just like force. I'm just going to be like, look, I've booked his back, neck and shoulder massages.
Aye.
And what is happening?
Did I ever tell you about that time that I had to massage my pal's dad?
No. You didn't. Why did you have to?
Because he booked in for a massage. I was working in a salon in Tolcross
You're
Road.
like, oh,
Ronnie.
hey, Jimmy.
And
Ronnie.
that's his real name. I'm not saying his second name. And
Hey, Ronnie.
so awkward.
Come on in.
Aye.
Let me at that inner thigh. It'd be so funny if I got a boner and you could say to your pal, hey, your dad got a stoner. Your dad got a stoner in my massage room.
You're saying this as if I'm like 14. I was actually an adult. Because if I was 14, that would have been
It'd be even
kind of fucked
funnier.
up.
If you're an adult, that's funny. You're allowed to make fun of your pal for having a dad that gets stoners at massage parlours.
Oh,
Anyway, I was like, right, I'll just go to the spa next time or whatever. But I got up on the Sunday morning and went to the hotel gym.
my God, Amanda.
I know, I'm obsessed.
What is even in a hotel gym apart from a smelly carpet and a
No, well, it was like an actual gym that was part of the hotel. Like, people were coming in for the outside, not just people in the hotel.
Oh,
So it was like a proper decent gym.
right. Okay. Fair enough.
And it
Did they
was-
do classes?
There was yoga going on at the time. So they must do other classes, I'd imagine. And there was obviously like the pool and stuff. I think next time I'll take my gym stuff, my swimming costume. Do a wee
Wait.
workout, do a swim.
What did you do at the gym? Because I can't do the gym.
I just did the treadmill. I've got into a really good... I like to get the treadmill up to like a 12 incline. So
Is
it's
that
like you're
big?
climbing a hill. Aye.
What
And
kind of
what-
hill are we talking here? One at Strathclyde Uni? The Royal?
No, just like...
I've never been fitter for when I
don't
went to
know,
that fucking
actually.
uni.
It's just like... It's quite a high incline on the treadmill. And then I go at 6 speed, so really fast and really high incline, and you burn hundreds of calories. Like, you do half an hour, you burn like...
See, I'm
nearly
no
400 calories.
I'm no motivated by that.
Alright.
I've no got like my sister-in-law had the watch that told you how many calories she burned, but I feel like that would put me off.
I also just like that. I think after about 20 minutes, you just doing that. I always feel really good.
Aye, that's what I like.
And then I do another 10 minutes, and I'm like, yeah, I think it gets easier. Like, once you hit that 20-minute and you get that wee burst of like, I feel good, then I do like another 10 or 20 minutes and then wind down. And I was just like, yes. So I literally only did half an hour on the treadmill.
Right. Do you listen to
Went back
tunes?
to my or a podcast. I just listened to the entire Serial podcast.
Oh, that's a pure old one, isn't it?
I know, 2014, so it's literally 10 years old, but I'd never listened to it.
That was like the first true crime.
Aye, big podcast. Aye. And I'd never listened to it, and I love true crime, obviously. So
Did they ever solve it? I never listened to it. but
the guy's out of prison.
Did they do it?
I don't know, man. You don't
Dunno.
know.
I don't even know what he done. Was it
Murdered his ex-girlfriend.
probably done it then?
No, I don't think he did.
No.
I think the guy who grassed him in for doing it did it. Because he knew everything. He knew where the victim's motor was and all that.
What was that one that came out and it was like a documentary and everybody was pure?
Making a murderer.
Aye, mind
Aye,
that?
I was obsessed. He's still in prison.
Do you think he done it?
No, I don't think he did that at all. He didn't do that. And that wee boy, he didn't do that either. It's a pure shame. He was so set up. I think
That's mad.
I don't believe he did that. I don't believe that Adnan guy killed his ex-girlfriend either. I don't know. That one's a bit more kind of iffy, but I don't think he did it.
Aye.
He's out now. He's free. They scrapped it.
That was that was the start of a whole like people are obsessed with all that shit now, but
It was a big king back then.
aye.
It was. Crystal recommended it. She's like, "You've never listened to Serial," and I was pure no. And then you get the first 2 episodes free on Spotify. Then I had to subscribe to the New York Times.
I'm against the New York Times
Why?
because they're fucking pure biased as fuck.
It was $1.99. I had to listen to this. Alright.
No, fair dues.
It's just for the month. But it was pure good. So I had been listening to that, but I had my tunes on. I'd rather have my tunes on when I'm... A podcast's nice when you're at a walk, like just a wee walk in the park or something. But I'm pure into my exercise. And I've got like another 3-4 classes booked this week. And I'm like,
Pure looking forward to them. You're one of they cunts.
I am actually pure.
You go start whooping soon.
I'm going to be like, whoop, whoop. I'm going to get my mic for spin glass. So
You're gonna
everybody
have the
can
wee
hear me
gloves.
breathe.
Amanda's got to have the wee gloves at Body Pump.
The
I can
fingerless
see you
ones.
with them.
The fingerless gloves?
Aye.
Absolutely.
Forget your pair.
Absolutely, man. I'll be wearing them.
Whooping.
So aye.
You'll
This
set
is-
up for the teacher.
This is so boring. I'm literally just pure. I'm so into exercising. I literally sound like such an arsehole.
There'll be teachers' pets at the gym, but aren't there? The ones that set up for the teacher and all that.
Aye, there's a woman who's always in my spin class, an older woman. She's at everyone I go to. Don't
Aye.
think she misses one. And the instructor has like private jokes with her
Aye.
and just like shouting
During
out
the
to her. And I'm
class.
pure, fuck you, Maureen. Oh, you think you're so cool.
There are people that just hang about the gym
Because
all
you're
day.
Brian's favourite. I know, well, it's warm.
They get their money's worth.
It's you pay your £20 a month or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You may as well. They've got showers, everything.
I know. See, when I
mean-
was did the Edinburgh Fringe, no, this year, the year before, I was never at the gym because the place that I was staying in, the
Why, the
shower was
parking?
minging.
Oh, aye. Oh, aye.
And I parked my motor for free in the gym.
Aye.
So
That's genius.
it was. But I was up at doing Hoff's 6 classes and all that. That's the only time in my life I've ever been that person.
Oh, I was that person in 2021.
Do you know what I like about getting up at 6:30?
What?
You can go for a nap
Aye,
and just
like,
guilt free.
you're like, I've been up for days.
Aye.
So funny, like last night at that show, I was like, well, yesterday's show, and Kate was like, that was 4 hours ago. So you keep saying yesterday. I'm like, I know, I don't know what fucking
Have you ever
day it
seen?
is.
You ever seen that video of that guy? And he's pure like talking about how his like the first floor hours are that day. And is he a mad gym bro guy?
No.
Oh, I need to find this video. I'm not explaining it very well, but he talks about how he interprets time,
Right.
and it's like first 4 hours is like Monday.
Is this
The
like,
second
is this like,
4 hours are like Tuesday.
is it synesthesia or what?
No, he's just a prick.
Is
He's
that-
just pure like you need to be more productive.
or
And
like split your day up into the week.
aye, something like that. Anyway,
Suck a
it's a
dick.
fucking maniac.
I was thinking you more like Amy Matthews.
If anybody is
um,
listening and they know that video, send it to me.
I was thinking more like Amy Matthews, how, and I get this, how like Wednesday and the colour blue and
Aye.
8 o'clock at night are all the same thing.
Aye,
Do you know what I mean?
What's
No.
that called again?
I want to say synesthesia,
Synesthesia.
but I don't know if that's right. Amy can correct us.
Aye. So she got synesthesia?
Hi, it was on our show.
I never knew that. So you see
Aye.
colours where there's numbers and stuff?
Aye.
Aye. Mhm. I think some people literally see it, but like they see it.
Aye. Oh, I don't see it, but I can feel it in my soul.
Like it just feels like that.
Do you know, like autumn and Thursday and the colour
Well, that
brown?
makes sense because
It's like later in the
Monday,
week.
Tuesday
Aye.
is spring. Wednesday, oh no, wait a minute.
No,
Monday,
I'd say Sunday, Monday, spring.
Sunday, Monday, aye, is spring. You're right.
But then,
Tuesday, Wednesday,
but then Saturday's winter.
summer. Thursday, Friday. Oh, aye, that doesn't make any sense.
I'd say Thursday, Fridays, autumn, winter. Saturday, Sunday, spring.
We need more
Monday,
days.
Tuesdays, summer. No, it doesn't
We
work.
need 8 days.
That doesn't compute. We need 8 days. We actually need 8 days.
Aye, Halloween feels like a Thursday.
Do you know how long it takes to get to Mars?
How long?
Guess.
I mean, it depends what mode of transport you're using.
Guess how long it takes. To
Obviously, it
get
would
to Mars.
need to be a rocket.
It's normally a rocket, Susan. Just no buses gone.
No, but now, like, if you put it in Google Maps and you had to walk there,
Yeah, no.
can you put it in Google Maps?
I don't know. We can try that in a minute, but just guess how long it takes. Just guess how long it takes to get to Mars.
A week.
Right. Okay. I was thinking maybe not even that long. 9 months. Like 7 to 9 months. The quickest it's ever been done is like 7.5 months. I know. Me and Stephen were talking about this.